Is there anything you wish to say before sentence is pronounced?
How much time do I got?
Well, I'm going to talk about that a little bit. Oh, you mean how much? Oh, I misunderstood. I've had people give us
We're not
different version
not
of
that version.
He had seen this person, and he said he stabbed him, and he blacked out.
What I can tell you is, I didn't kill anybody. What I can tell you is, I didn't stalk anybody. And what I can tell you is, I didn't dispose of any corpse.
I told him to look me in my eyes and tell me that you didn't do it. And he jumped down from the bed, and he looked me in my eyes, and he said, I did it.
Were you asked by anyone to spy on anyone else? During that time period, were you asked by anyone to spy on anybody else?
Yes.
Who asked you to spy on someone?
My dad.
And who did your dad ask you to spy on?
My mom.
I have been watching both the defendant and the child's mother. Everybody, you're all being watched. Nothing that would be the effort to influence the child in any way or make this more difficult will be tolerated, and it will be addressed rapidly.
Opened the screen and I pushed the blinds aside, and I immediately saw red blood. I've had concerns that possibly Zach had done something.
Like almost in a harassing way, like just constantly emailing me all hours of the night, texting all hours, bringing me flowers. Just I just lifted up the the booster seat, and there was a smartphone, burner phone, face down underneath the seat.
Did you do DNA testing?
Yes.
What person was it a match for?
Rosario Gutierrez.
That there was a van that was found at the residence, and then within that van they discovered that there were apparent bleach spots, that the vehicle had smelled like bleach, there was carpet ripped out, and from what they observed, possible apparent blood droplets.
It's really weird to be sentenced for or convicted for it and soon to be sentenced for it. But I didn't, Judge. It kind of feels like there's no turning around on that now. I don't really know how to make a better statement of my opposition. But I disagree. I'm innocent.
but no one could have prepared me for this kind of loss. Loss of dignity and self-esteem in a relationship that was manipulative and emotionally abusive, then coming to terms with having to grieve the loss of that relationship, losing the trust and respect of my one and only daughter, my baby girl, the one who made me a mom, due to the irresponsible, inconsiderate, and irreversible actions of her father to exploit her mother and create a narrative of shame to an impressionable 12-year-old girl. Loss of feeling safe in the safety of our children and the feelings of helplessness and fear with you around. Loss of a budding relationship and a friend who innocently and ultimately suffered the greatest loss, his life.
Guilty of stalking Sadie Beecham as charged. As to the second count of the information, we, the jury, find the defendant, Zachariah Anderson, guilty of stalking Rosalio Gutierrez as charged. As to the third count of the information, we, the jury, find the defendant, Zachariah Anderson, guilty of intentional homicide of the first degree as charged.